John, the prefrontal cortex of your brain is the one that's responsible for rational thinking. Rational meaning it's what you need to do. It's what's good for the society. It's what's good for the others. Problem is, that's the last to develop in adulthood. It's the last. Lahat tayo ganyan. While that is still being developed, how does someone therefore make decisions? And that is where the amygdala comes in. Habang nagde-develop si prefrontal cortex, mas dominant si amygdala. And amygdala is that part of your brain responsible for emotions, instinctive behavior, and also impulses. So meaning, kapag bata ka, mas nangingibabaw ang animal instincts than rational human thinking. And here's the problem. I think Asians don't mature as fast as the Westerners. So mas malala. 20 or 30 years old na, immature pa rin. And I think that's because our parents, the Asian generation, tend to pamper their kids at some point because they want to give the best to their kids as well. For that reason, the ability to think about others is diminished. It's not yet living to its full potential. Do we appreciate that? Right? So when you see someone who only thinks about their food at hindi nagtitira ng pagkain para sa iba, consider that the person may be selfish or hindi maayos ang pagpapalaki ng kanyang nanay or tatay, or it's their prefrontal cortex that's not yet fully developed. So if you have a colleague or a direct report na immature, you know what it means. Yung prefrontal cortex ng batang ito, hindi pa fully developed. Unfortunately po, walang gamot na pwedeng inumin. It just happens. And this is where some people can be early bloomers. Here's where some can be late bloomers as well. Do we now appreciate that? So when you have freshmen, yung mga bagong salta, kaka-apply lang sa 𝗕𝗏𝗍, right? Ang unang tinitignan is, ano yung commission? Anong revenue? Anong incentives? Versus, teka lang what have you contributed to the company? That's being driven by this. It's the prefrontal cortex. Now, don't get me wrong. Not everything is about prefrontal cortex. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, sorry, ganito ako kasi ang aking prefrontal cortex hindi pa develop. Doesn't work like that. There will really be certain people who just happen to be selfish and they need to be disciplined. So we need to balance it. But I need you to appreciate that because